And this is one of the ways that I want to just try and get information out to everybody. We understand that everybody does not go on Facebook or that they're just they're not on social media. We understand that. But YouTube is a place where we know that a lot of people can go. We know that singers can go there. And so we decided to do it live so we can just get some information out to you. Hope to you this morning. I hope all is well with you and your family. There's always a lot going on in the city of Baker and City Hall. And we're going to just, this morning, just try to give you a little information to let what your city is doing. And with this, you'll always have an opportunity to leave your comments or just give us a call if you want to have more information. I won't go into a whole lot of details, but just enough to let you know that things are moving. I guess you guys can see now, those of you who live in Baker or use Levy Lane can see that the work on Levy Lane is starting, that they already are tearing up the road to overlay the road. With Levy Lane, there will be, the plan is to make it walkable and have a place for people to ride their bikes. So, and they're not only just overlaying the road, they will be doing any type of work on there when it comes to sewage lines and all kind of ditch work will be done there. Now, Levy Lane belongs to the state. And so they're gonna fix the road. They're gonna do all of this, and then they're gonna transfer the road to Baker, and then we will own Levy Lane. So that is the plan, to be able to do that from Plank Road to Highway 19. We'll own the road, and we'll be able to slow the traffic down, put the crosswalk in for the schools that are there. So that's over there. So just pay attention to what's going on. It's going to be a little dusty, and there will be road work where you will have detours. So just pay attention because that's part of the growth. The walkway and the bike pad will be connected to the park where you'll be able to cross over, because that walkway will be on the north side of Levy Lane, and the crosswalk would be there so the kids could drive across, ride their bikes into the park, into the zoo. That was the plan, to make sure that the kids, we had walkabilities and that you could walk, and it would probably it'll probably help us with people just getting out in the neighborhood. Community involvement is what we really want to do. So that's the plan for Levy Lane. Probably in the next 3 to 4 months, hopefully it will be done. So if you're asking about that, that's what's going on there on Levy Lane. Across the tracks, those of you who ride in that area, you will see that we have a new water system over there, new tower system. For years, we have been pumping water from Mississippi Street well all the way across the tracks, and all those people over there were getting that water. At some times, they were getting that water, but they were getting that with a low pressure. At some times, that would be a problem. So we're hoping that, and we're starting to see that it is, that the pressure is a lot better. And the other thing is that water tower is over there because we plan on building a fire station on that side of the tracks also. We've reached out to our legislators in Washington, D.C., to get funding for that fire station. We've got a little help from former Mayor Broome before she left from the parish to be able to do that. So we're excited about what that could be in the next year or two in that area there. So in case a train was on that tracks, we'll already have that fire station. We have that water system there to be able to help us put out a fire if we need, take care of the emergencies that we need. Now understand, if we're over there with a water tower and a fire station, we're looking to build over there. We're looking to bring commerce in that area. So if you are a developer, if you are a retail person that owns restaurants and stores and you're watching this, there's an opportunity on the west side of Groom Road to come in and start putting your stake in the ground. So you can go ahead and start building with the growth in that area. On 964, which is right outside of Baker, they're building a whole subdivision. A whole subdivision, I think it's going to be 1,000 homes over there. So there's an opportunity for growth in Baker on that west side over there to come through there. So to come, for growth to just go ahead and just bring people to that growth. And that's what we're really trying to do. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's what's going on Groom Road on that side. Now, on the east side of Groom Road, we have, and a lot of people were talking about what took Groom Road so long. Well, I held it up because I did not want a road to be overlaid before I knew why it floods so much. And so we're starting to find those problems out. We know that we have some sewage issues underneath the road. We've put the cameras underneath we've run the cameras underneath the road. We know we have issues. We fixed those issues from Plank Road to McHugh Road on Groom, okay? And so now there's some other things that they're gonna do, and then they're gonna go ahead and go out for, bid, and that means that somebody's gonna come in. Now on Groom Road, the plan on Groom Road is the same for Levy Lane. We want to put in a bike pad there and make it walkable with a little greenery, slow that traffic down so the kids can ride their bikes or walk to school on that road. It's going to be a beautiful road once it's done with the greenery, and that's where all the schools are right now, and that's where City Hall and City Park is. And so we want those kids to be able to ride their bikes to school, to ride their bikes back to City Hall, go to the park, just make it walkable and pleasant. Nice, quiet. People slow down on that road, want you to slow down on that road, but that's the game plan. And that should be done maybe in the next year and a half. They're starting on it. Depends on how long construction is going to be. So those two things are huge within itself as we start talking about that. Now, let's talk about the developments going on. Sunshine Garden is in Baker. Don't let anybody tell you that. But that land was annexed into Baker 10 years ago. That development is in Baker. It is growing. It's just growing. Every day they're doing good work out there. Those homes are really, really nice. If you hadn't gone out there to see that, that's right on Sunshine Drive, right there. So go out, take a look at those houses. They're growing. You go to school in Baker schools if you want to. And so we want you to go to Baker schools. And so really, that's a nice area. We still have a brand new development that's just getting started on Baker Boulevard, Trinity. Trinity is going to be beautiful right next to the baseball field. That's going to be about 70 brand new homes over there. And so they have done the sewage work over there. They're going to get started on building here real soon. We are doing road work on Baker Boulevard in that area over there. We are doing a lot of road work in that area to make Baker Boulevard really, really nice from the bridge all the way to Highway 19. That is a big deal right there, and it's going to be great. So we wanted that subdivision right next to the baseball field because those of you know that I really want a tournament baseball field on Jefferson. We want to expand with our recreational services. Mr. Collins and his crew, they're doing a great job right now. And we're going to put some of this stuff out to let you know what's going on. But baseball is in full flow. T-ball, you guys know that we are rebuilding the what used to be the Little League baseball field. That is going out for bids. This week is going out, and we're going to start building that baseball field back up. And guess what? The plan is to put a rug on it. And it should be really, really nice. So get excited about what we're doing. We're trying to build it. We're trying to build it, keep the growth moving with people. Now let me give you the template for how people talk about bringing businesses into Baker. I mean, we know this. We've been working on this for a long time now to bring businesses in. They'll give you every reason. But I'm going to tell you, rooftops is what bring businesses to Baker. The more rooftops we have, when our schools are really good, people come. They buy houses, they go to the schools, and business come. And that's the way we're working. So now we're building those rooftops. Millennial is getting started on Levy Lane. They're building in that area there, and we have 2 more developers that we're sitting down with. So the goal for the next 3 years is to bring 400 new homes to Baker, which will increase the number of businesses that we have in the city. We've reached out to professionals now to help us. We have a brand new person doing economic development for us right now. And so we are working. We know we need more restaurants that we can sit down and eat. We know we need that. We're looking at that. We have 2 economic development districts, one on East Side, one on Plank Road, and one on Highway 19. Those economic development districts all they do is fuel growth in those areas. And so the plan is in place. I can finally see the growth coming. So we'll talk more about that. And don't forget about Benny's. Benny's is going to bring the businesses with them. They should be ready to go before the end of the year. They are going to have a gas station there. If we can get that building sold next to them, they will have the full deal. Okay, but they'll have the gas station there, and they'll have the car wash there, and that is going to bring a lot more traffic to Highway 19. And when Benny's build, people build with them. Okay, so that's what's going on right now in Baker. So I know everybody want to know what's going on with the schools. Let me tell you a story. Can I tell you a story? Those of you know that I have always fought against charter schools. I have. That's because of the way I grew up. My mom was an educator. My daughter is an educator. You know, most of the people in my family are educators in public schools where I grew up. But I woke up one Wednesday morning, and I realized that the city that I love and I live in was all charter schools. And after a while, you have to just yield to what God is telling you and what's going on. Because what I want for the education system is for it to be one of the best in the state. And so if these schools are in here now and they're coming in, it's going to give our kids better education. So I yield to it. They are doing what they're doing. I do not run the education center system here in Baker, but I am interested, and the education system drives the growth of any city. So what's going on now is really something that I hopefully in the future will be able to bring more people to our city, more people that want to live in our city, and give our kids the best educational system that they have. Now, I don't have a whole lot of information on what's going on, but I can tell you that Helix is becoming a partner with the City of Baker school system. The high school will be the same. The colors will be the same. It will still be the Baker Buffaloes. We have not lost that identity. That signature school is our high school. It will always be there. But I think the academics will change, and we know that's for a fact. Now, Impact Charter and Advantage Charter has always been here. They've always been really, really good community partners with us. And so I look forward with them continue to do what they've been doing for years. They've always been really good schools that you can go to. And we have some other schools. We have Geo Prep that's coming in. I don't really have a whole lot of information on that, but I will the next time is we'll be able to bring that leadership in to talk about the school system. But if you're looking for a place to bring your kids, bring them to Baker. Give us an opportunity to show you that we can be the best. Give us an opportunity to show you that we can provide the best education for you and your kids. And understand this, that the Mayor Baker is important to him. Even though I don't run it, it is important. I'm looking at it. I'm watching what's going on. I'm doing what I need to do to give them an opportunity to be successful. So if you're looking at Baker, make sure you think about us this school year. We have a lot of options for you. Now, a lot of people are going to ask me, say, Mayor, why are you doing this with the information? Well, here's why. There's always rumor control out here. There's always people out here that are always saying things about Baker. And I don't know, but I want to tell them, those people that put the information out that's not true, I love y'all. I love y'all, because what you do is that you keep the information that comes from me relevant. In other words, because you put out bad information, I can come back and put out good information. But you guys don't listen to that stuff. If you're not sure Call and ask somebody. Just call and ask somebody. We've gotten past the battles and the fights, man. We're working. My colleagues that work up here with me, that's my council, really, really great people, great leadership. We're working together to make Baker safe. We're working together to build Baker with businesses and the economy. We're working together to make sure that our schools are better. We're working together to make sure that our recreation is working together. All the things that you see in other places, that's what we're working, but we're working to be better. So I hope that you got some information out of here that would help you. Please help us put out the right information to the people out here. And when they start talking negative, just tell them we're not talking negative. What we're doing, we're praying for the best. I always go back to this scripture, and it says, "For I know the plans that I have for you, says the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you hope and a future." And I live on that. I believe that God has favor on this city, and I believe that we're going to move forward. Now, here's some things that we got going on. A few things. The big one is on May 10th. We got Family Day in the Park. Family Day in the Park is a Baker family event, but I'm sure we're not going to turn anybody down, but it's a Baker family event. If you want to do things together, this is the kind of stuff that you need to come out. And understand that this is a family event, and so you come as families. But those of you who come to Baker, sometimes y'all don't realize that we don't play. So make sure you come. We have a good time, and that's what they're planning to do. Get with the recreation department. We'll put that out on Gov Delivery, and you'll be able to find out the times. I think it's on May 10th. That's what they're telling me. I think it starts around 9 o'clock in the morning. Softball games, food, DJs, all kind of bands, all kind of stuff like that. That's going to be going on in that day. And don't forget about the prayer breakfast on June 28th. I think it is June 28th, 29th, 27th, Friday. The prayer breakfast, the guest speaker for the prayer breakfast is going to be our own Senator Regina Barrow, who is the pro temp now. She'll be here speaking. Make sure you start to get your tickets now. If you want to be a sponsor, you need to come on, get in, because we're running out of tables, sponsor tables. So come on and get in. So we're going to keep doing this, guys. We're going to keep doing the live. We're probably going to keep the same time on Monday. Let everybody know. I will be out in the area. We're going to be doing talks with the mayor throughout the area. And so if you want me to come to your place of business to talk to a small group of people, please get with my team and we can get it set up. I'm here and I'm dug in. I want you to dig in with me, pray with me, because we're going to move this thing forward no matter what. You guys have a great day. And remember, we're always moving Baker forward because we are Baker strong. Y'all have a good day. Peace. I'm out.